Morning, everyone. How you all doing? Well, I tell you, the media and social media is out of control. When you can ban the White House press secretary for retweeting a story that's factual, and we have proof of that, you can ban the Trump campaign. This is the Republican candidate for the President of the United States being kicked off Twitter and basically Facebook. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. You know, when they broke up Ma Bell in 1982, I was a fairly young kid when they started this process in the late 70s. And I couldn't understand it because Ma Bell really wasn't doing anything that I could see. They were being fair, the prices weren't ridiculous or anything like that. Everybody seemed to like it. As a matter of fact, Ma Bell was spoken with affection for most people. But they broke them up. I think it's time that we use the monopoly law and go after Twitter, Facebook, and Google because it's becoming very obvious to me and a lot of other people that China's pulling the strings behind Twitter, Facebook, and Google. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. But China's involved with this up to their necks. And just like with like I said earlier, the NBA, uh, they're perfectly willing to side with China over the United States. Now, they're liberal and they're wanting Biden to win, but they're supposed to be a platform. And the reason that they gave that uh, they banned them for retweeting this was because it was hacked information. It was not hacked information. It was a computer left at a Delaware computer repair store that payment was delinquent, therefore it became their property. Therefore, they could do whatever they want with it. And it's just unfathom that they would do this. They're out of control. And something has to be done. And it's time we step up and we just break these scumbags up because they have a monopoly. They have, you talk about a monopoly, Facebook, Google, Twitter, that's probably the three biggest monopolies basically in the world. And if we let them continue to get away with this, they're going to silence anybody that doesn't agree with them. And we're going to be sitting back one day and they're going to deplatform anybody. YouTube's doing it now. You know, I used to love YouTube. I could get on there and I could find stuff. And I got off YouTube for a couple of years and got back on it. It was amazing how much the search engine had changed, how you couldn't find videos that you used to be able to get to regularly. And then what was it, like 3 years ago, they come forth and they started banning uh, 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 channels with guns and whatever and demonetizing anybody that doesn't have the right political spectrum. Meanwhile, you could be some nut job putting perverted videos up every freaking day and no problem. No problem. Anyway, that's my thought on it. And something has to be done. And it's time that the Justice Department steps in and stops this, because this is interfering with elections now. That's what it is. All right, thank you. Y'all have a good day.